Hey, what's happening? My name is Vipun and this is my first video, so I'm quite nervous and I'm trying not to poop my pants, but if I disappear and the background's changed, that's what's happened. A little bit of a background on what this is and where I am. So I've just moved into a two-car garage and it's a hot pile of mess. If you see here, it's a mess. I'll try to put I'm not good at this, so I'll put a editing thing. What I've tried to do here is a very rough space planning of the workshop, and I've made a conscious effort to place the tools and the benches in such a way that the openings aren't blocking any of them, so that there is clear movement in and around the tools, the workbenches and such. But I tried to make this SketchUp file well and truly before I'd started unboxing anything, because we just moved into the property. I didn't want to take all that time, move everything again and again, so worth the effort. So this is a new workshop, new beginning for me, so I thought I'd start with new, bigger tools, as every woodworker likes to do. So this video is more about an unboxing and an overview on this table saw. The table saw that I have here is the Harvey Alpha. I don't remember the rest of the code. I'm trying to see over there. It's HW110LC 36P. I'm not going to repeat that, so it's the Harvey table saw 36 inch. This table saw in Australia is at the moment only available at Bigger Boyz Toyz. Fun name. Yeah. So I'll get into it. I've had this table saw for a week or two, and just been itching to get into it, so I'll get into it today. Yeah, comes in a board. There's quite a few videos on YouTube about it, but only a couple of videos on it in Australia. No, actually only one. So the plan is to, and I've seen a few videos on YouTube about it, and the plan is going to be to get the parts off of it first and put it on a mobile base and then start working on it, because I don't want to push it, because I've done that already and it hurts. Okay. At the time of placing the order for the table saw, it was available at 2 different vendors. However, after a couple of weeks of placing the order, the other vendor shut down and it's only available at Bigger Boyz Toyz. We're not going to laugh about that anymore, hopefully. But both the vendors had a slight differing information. One said it was a 10 amp, the other one said it was a 15 amp that I would require. It was a bit concerning because I didn't know how to plan for it. Oh, also, it's pretty cold. While I unbox this, I might talk about a little bit of a background of my background. So a little bit of poop might have escaped. So I'm assuming that's the cast iron left wing. I'm in a city called Ballarat, which is based in Western Victoria, and It's pretty cold here today, wet and cold. It's not always cold like people believe it to and advertise it to. It's a bit cold. So what all we have up until now is the right wing, left cast iron wing, blade guard, motor cover, coffee, very necessary. Comes with this oil retaining cover, like a butter paper for industrial tools, essentially. But what it is just holding the oil. Actually, there is no oil. Maybe I don't have to clean it. After going through a couple of those boxes, I can neither confirm nor deny that a little bit of a poo might have escaped, but we soldier on. And a couple of these boxes were kind of jammed in there, so it was starting to get a bit tricky with my fat fingers, but we somehow managed to get them out. And I've just got the switch box here, trying to figure out if it was a 10 amp or a 15 amp, and it is a 10 amp, so it was a massive relief for me, because then I don't have to get another 15 amp installed. After having reviewed the video a couple of times, I sincerely apologize for my camera going all wonky donkey. I had my tracking on while recording and I wasn't sure if it works or not, and it clearly doesn't. There's one more box, the fancy miter gauge box in it. I'll show it like that. Tip it over and then comes out, and these are bolted down. So I'll unbolt it, take the measurements, put the mobile base together, tip it over, get the miter gauge out, push it on mobile base, and pop your uncle. Simple as that. Just a few steps. Getting stuck right in there to get my measurements. The kit comes with instructions to leave ½ inch gap on all sides, but I went with 6mm, which I think is still too much. Could have gone lesser. Using an old kitchen cabinet here to make my mobile base. The kit comes with a couple of options of different lengths of screws, so you can use different thicknesses of board. As long as it takes the weight of the table saw, it should be fine. Yeah, just putting that together and testing if everything runs smoothly, and yeah, it does, so happy with that. On to the next bit here, just trying to clean the cast iron wing, making sure that there's no grease before I attach it to the table saw, making sure everything's level and coplanar. I spent hours in making sure that was the case with both the cast iron wing and the composite wing. It can take a long time, but you want to spend time on it so that the material and the fence can glide across without any issues. So status is that I've put the composite wing, the right side composite wing, and the left cast iron wing. You would have seen me put a tape there, masking tape. I initially put one, tried to level it, then put a second one and realized that the second one was too much, didn't need it, so took that off and put it again, so that I can get a coplanar. Alright, on to the next box, see what's in there. So that's just the fence. And it is heavy. Put it back because we aren't using this fence.
So it's been a couple of months since I started the unboxing video, and that's because the Harvey Big Eye fence system, which I'm unboxing here, was delayed in shipment to Australia and then further delayed in delivery to me. But it is what it is. Nothing bad with it because that gave me the opportunity to organize my workshop, which you can see in the background there. While I put this fence system together, I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk a little bit about myself, which I had started at the start of the video. So I'm a self-taught hobbyist woodworker, and content creation has been a dream of mine for about 10 odd years. But the lack of resources and experience has stopped me from doing that. But what I've done in the meantime is just got everything in place, and the workshop you see here is a very advanced workshop. I did not have this workshop. I started with a contractor table saw, as I mentioned, and that was my workbench for many years before I started, buying more tools, better tools, and just grow it. I should have started sharing my journey then, but again, I just didn't have the experience or ability or confidence. However, I think I'm now in a position where I can start to do that, and I'm very privileged to be able to be in a position to share my journey. And like my very good friend Mark Dana says, just get started. So, and there's no better time than now. So I'm just getting started, and hopefully I am able to do this consistently, regularly. But yeah, um, a little bit about where I am. So I'm based in a city called Ballarat, which is in Victoria, Australia, which is western side of Victoria, not West Victoria, like I said earlier. So here I've got the miter gauge that comes standard with all the Harvey table saws, and though it's a standard, it is a very good quality uh, equipment. It's well built, very precise, and nice weight to it, compared to all the other table saws that come with those plasticky things and usually require an upgrade. This one does not require any upgrade, fortunately. I haven't used the miter gauge much. I've only done a few test cuts to see how precise it is and to align and adjust the settings on it. It comes with a whole bunch of positive stops and extensions, and and obviously the stop, as you can see there. And it's a nice build, miter gauge. I haven't had a miter gauge like this in the past, so it'll be definitely handy to have something like that. Hey, g'day. So it's been a few months since I started this video, and now I'm doing the outro. So yeah, just life took precedence. Um, anyway, so I've assembled it, I've been using it, and I don't think I'm in a position to do a review for it. Um, I'll think about doing a review in the future and talk about it then. Um, but just quickly, it's setup. It's pretty good compared to what I had earlier, which was just a bench top um, contractor job site saw. So it is definitely a step up and a bit of a learning curve because the machine's bigger, heavier, faster, blah blah blah. So yeah, but it's all assembled. Quick thing you'll note here is that it come with two insert plates. I've made that in the time I've had, and I've been using my own insert plate. Um, and because this tape just doesn't do the job for me. So that's that. Quick thought about this. The way I've set it up is that the overhead dust collection is connected to a shop vac. Initially was connected to the hose system for the table saw and then into the 4-inch big dust extractor, and it did not work, and I thought this thing was complete garbage. Um, and then my very good friend Anthony had come to the shop and he suggested I should just hook this up to the shop vac, and I thought he's talking nonsense, but he wasn't, and I've seen a significant English um, increase in dust collection for the overhead shop with the shop vacuum. So that's been really good. Yeah. So those are the only couple of changes I've done for now. And yeah, we'll revisit this in a few months, use it more. I mean, I know it's been a few months. I've had some use on it, but still think I need more experience with it to do a proper review, I suppose. But yeah, all right. See how it goes in a few months. And if you have stuck around watching this video till the end, thank you. Much appreciated. First video. So yeah, thank you.